All right, hello everyone. Here we are back for a little tutorial video here. I just wanted to demonstrate here that we have in the tournament section, you'll see that the Festive Cup is here. When you go into the Festive Cup, and if you are to click on the hole, you will now see the Christmas tournament guides. These are guides that were in place around Christmas week, or plus or minus a week from last year. The guides are done completely with my second account, which is now Lob Legends as you guys know it. And you'll see that the clubs back in the day here were a little bit more intermediate here, so you're going to see things like Guardian 6, Saturn 8 being used a lot because backspin's kind of a premium in some spots. But when you go to, each and every one of the holes, like say I was to click on this one, you'll see that there is one rookie guide, one pro guide, and one expert guide for each hole at a minimum for each and every hole. And you'll see that the way that I played them from last year, it will help to give you, guidance as to what you may or may not be able to do, barring, the wins that they give you. So what you're going to see is, definitely some more intermediate clubs, Thor 3, a POC 5, not a POC 5, a POC 3. My APOC is only up to a POC 5 now. That means that I've only got, and it's not even close to 6. Like it's not even over the halfway point. So in looking at, where I was to where I am now, we're talking that I've only got like 70 cards on this account for the Apocalypse in the last year. So in 1 year, and that's even with all the tournament success that you see that account have, that it plays all these, master expert level, that I've still only got that many. So, I understand, what a lot of you guys might be going through. But one of the things that you don't see is you don't see me, going to the group, Learn or Burn, and posting about this all the time. Like it's not a very helpful post. So, I feel your frustrations. I have them too. But, as I'm just kind of demonstrating here, it's not something that really needs vented onto like Learn or Burn, for instance. But I do have, a miscellaneous post. If you go to the announcements, you can see that I did set up that miscellaneous post, and, feel free to post whatever you want there. It's in the announcements tab, and it's basically titled with miscellaneous in the title to make it easier to find. And, definitely stuff like that can be used. And yeah, you can vent your frustrations there if you want. It's just, it kind of clutters the groups when you see, all that kind of stuff all the time. This is actually probably the most unlucky of my accounts, especially when you look at the driver. Like it just will not give me Thor's hammer. It will not give me Apocalypse. So, to only have 70 cards, and especially when you look at all the tournament experience and benefit that I've gotten in the last year, that means I haven't got them as a reward in a tournament at all. Because even getting it one time for, a second or first or whatever, that alone would, take care of, 50, 70 cards, somewhere in that span. So most of what I get, kind of comes from silvers or gold, and it just kind of slowly progresses up. Haven't really even got it in the shop. So let's think about, other ways that I could have got it. Had I even gotten it once every 2 months in the shop, I would have probably picked up maybe about 10 every time, give or take. And that alone right there would be 50 cards. So that just kind of shows you how unlucky that account is. But again, at the same time, I don't go around, posting that everywhere, venting kind of unnecessary frustrations. But, I feel your guys' pain if you guys are in similar boats, especially if you are competing at expert and master every tournament. It can be frustrating. Keep in mind, if you're playing pro and rookie, you're never going to get those Tour 7 cards, ever. It can never come as a prize. So if you want to get the best cards in the game, you have to step your game up and play at the expert and the master's level. So, that's one of the things that you can benefit from. In fact, certain holes like this here you'll see in the Voyager. So you'll see rookie, pro, expert, and master in the Voyager. But if you want to see some of those intermediate, more rookie level clubs that I used to play with last year, then you can go to the guides and see them labeled as the Christmas tournament. So hopefully you guys find these resources useful. Let me know if you have any issues or problems, and good luck out there.